Get a new iPhone 16 or 16 Pro and you're wondering what exactly this fancy new camera control button can do for you, well, here's a complete guide to everything camera control can do for the iPhone 16 lineup. First, and probably the most obvious thing you can do with camera control, is simply launch into the camera app from just a single press. If you press it again, you'll be able to take a photo, and if you press and hold, you'll record a video, as long as you continue to hold down that button. Now, if you're inside of the camera app already and you give it a light press, this will engage a haptic click. It's not a physical press like you would for launching the camera app. And that will bring up a menu for you to adjust things like exposure or zoom. And you can even swipe left or right on the camera control to make these adjustments. This also gives you what Apple is calling a clean preview of the scene you're capturing by hiding all of the on-screen camera controls. Now, if you do a light double tap, you'll bring up a range of other photo adjustment tools alongside zoom and exposure that you can swipe through, like depth, cameras, styles, and tone. Again, by swiping on camera control, you'll be able to dial in your adjustments and make tweaks to all of your settings without having to leave the button or tap around through various settings. Now, there are some settings that you can tweak to camera control to make things a little bit better for your needs, like adjusting the camera control pressure sensitivity. And you can do this by heading into the Settings app, under Accessibility, and then under Physical and Motor, you'll see the camera control section. And from here, you can adjust the pressure needed to engage in those light press haptic functions that I mentioned earlier. And now, aside from the default option, you can choose to make it lighter or firmer. Another thing that can be quite annoying is accidentally swiping across that button and making adjustments like zooming in or changing exposure settings. And you can actually disable this setting entirely under that camera control accessibility settings menu. There's also an entire system settings menu option for camera control. You just go under camera and then select camera control. And from here, you'll be able to adjust quite a few things like disabling clean preview. Maybe you're somebody out there who likes the chaos of all the on-screen buttons, or you think you can get to certain things faster. You can disable clean preview pretty easily. If you want to make it slightly harder to accidentally open the camera app with the camera control button, maybe you're accidentally pressing it while it's in your pocket, you can change the functionality to go from single click to double click, and you can also change what camera functionality you launch right into. Maybe you want to go right into the QR code scanner or magnifier. And the best part is you should start seeing third-party camera apps here. So as you can see, I can currently launch into Instagram or the Moment camera app with hopefully more third-party options coming soon.